Hey guys, this is Galena on Ustream.tv. If you are watching this on YouTube, I am talking to live people, and as Dee Dee likes to say, mostly awake people. I know I'm not awake. Need lots more coffee. But today I am going to finish up the dangle for Jennifer. I'm going to color it in today and try to decide what I want to do with the rest of the background. So I was thinking that I could make the ladder purple and monochromatic like. So we'll try it, see how it looks, and if anything I can redo it all over again because it was fun. And they do not read the manual instructions, May. They refuse to do that. Maybe they have manuals for this somewhere and they just refuse to read them. But my parents are computer savvy people, and I think they might know how to create a web page. So maybe at some point they could help me create a web page for all the streamers and stuff. Maybe one day. If I, Evan, you sit on your butt. If I get the energy to do it. Kimmy, that's what I did too. I ended up buying that dangle book, and I bought it like a month and a half ago, and I just used it the other day for this. I also bought that unicorn notebook that she had too, because I just had to have it because it was just so funny. You all done, Evan? All right, go watch Octonauts. Throw away your granola wrapper. After I'm done coloring, I am going to attempt, well, as I'm coloring, I'm going to attempt to blend all of this with just colored pencils like Dee Dee does, instead of using a blender pencil. I go through blender pencils left and right. So I figured it would be a little bit cheaper if I just learn how to blend with pencils. I just gotta get back into coloring more often. I think coloring is one of those things that if you don't practice it every day like you do with drawing and, you know, music and whatever not, that you just kind of lose, not your talent per se, but you lose the techniques. Judy, a month and a half ago, I bought that dangle book and that unicorn notebook that Janet was showing off. And I just started using the dangle book a couple days ago. I have never heard of the White Knight watercolors. Maybe I'll have to get me some. Are they any good, May? And do they work well, or are they sucky, or how do they work? Yeah, that's the key to everything, Kimmy. You gotta keep on doing it and doing it over and over. Although I'll be honest, it's one of those things I find hard to do because it does take a lot of patience to do the same thing over and over and over. It's alright, Judy. I don't remember what I was saying. Something about doing something over and over. Lost my train of thought. Will do, Mama Judy. But I have noticed that coloring does take a lot of patience. To a point, it's like almost like a mindless task. All you really got to do is figure out what colors you want to use and then just use those colors. But the task coloring itself just takes forever. Especially if you do those very intricate style coloring books. Do you have those watercolors in yet, May, or did you just order them, or? You sure are, Mama Judy. You're the boss. You tell Ustream how it is. Let's see if I can get this to blend in and look semi-decent. Yeah, no kidding, Mama Judy. She's gonna have to paint a picture for everyone. The other thing I find very difficult when it comes to coloring is um, to color lightly. That way you can keep adding layers and layers of color. Let me respond to Jean. Kimmy, I gotta do that yet. I gotta go on that one website that Dee Dee recommended because when I color, I notice that I mainly stick to the purples. Either the purples or like the pinkish, bluish ones. And I want to start using different color combos other than purple. I love purple, but when everything starts looking the same, you kind of get sick of it. I've used Gamsol before, May, and the colorless blender pencil thingies. I just want to learn how to blend out with a color pencil itself. I just got to keep practicing and doing it over and over and over till I get the hang of it. And then do it over and over again. And then I just got to keep reminding myself that I need light pressure so I can build up on the layers instead of, uh-oh, this pencil is cracked too. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. I don't know how well it will show up. But there's a crack going that way on the pencil. And I think this is the new set that they resent to me. Although this time it was packaged a lot better. The last time it was just the color pencils in a big box and there was no bubble wrap around it or anything. But this time around it was a giant Amazon box, and then the color pencils were in a box of its own, and then they had the bubble wrap on the empty spaces in the box. It's really annoying, isn't it, Mama Judy? Like, I don't know if it's the manufacturer or if it was during delivery. The first box that I got, as I started using the Prismas more, more and more of them were cracked. I'd have to go find it, but that raspberry color pencils, they had a crack going all the way down the barrel. And it was such a big crack that I could basically put super glue in the crack and then like just hold the pencil tight and seal it up like that. And that's when I ended up calling Amazon. You know, maybe I should have done watercolors with this. Something I haven't pulled out in a while. Holy schmoly, Mama Judy. I've never had that happen to me before. Although if it did, I think I would be rather annoyed. The other thing I noticed about these Prismas that I never, compared to my old set of Prismas, is that these new Prismas, they feel a little bit harder than the old ones. Um, I have, let me think. Um, I have a 24 set of the Koi watercolors, the treble set, and then I just have some El Cheapo watercolors. And then I use this box for something else now, but I have these watercolors, however you say that name, which I really don't like that set of watercolor. I mean, I like it, but I don't. That set of watercolor is very chalky, and I just don't like the feel of that. It just feels so gritty. But I have no issue with gesso that feels gritty. I don't get that. Like with gesso, I'm perfectly fine with it. Have you tried the ad block, May? It actually does work. I use it. But how's the weather over by everyone today? It's a little chilly and a little bit windy. Not as windy as the other day, but it's still a tad windy. And sometime this weekend, starting tomorrow, I think, which I hope it starts after my doctor appointment, but we're supposed to be getting a frozen mix. I'm already starting to lose the patience with coloring. Yeah, see, Mama Judy, that's like almost like an oxymoron right there. A beautiful, gloomy day. How can a gloomy day be beautiful? But not for you, Mama Judy. Currently it is, let's see, what's the temp? 42 degrees Fahrenheit, and the highest is supposed to be 54 today. Hi, Janet. We were just talking about you again, Janet, and how you're such a bad influence on us with your dangle book and your unicorn notebook that we all just had to have. Oh, the other day when I streamed, Janet, um, I was talking about how you have so much patience for dangling, how you can just do it with a pen instead of using a pencil first. Because I decided to use the pen first when I first did it on, what was it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Well, Janet, you're the one that showed it, so it's your fault. I blame you. But yeah, you have a lot of talent when it comes to dangles, Janet. And I know I came through practice, but you have to have the patience of a saint. I think I'm gonna have to go back in here later to fix it up, but I do want to make it darker around the corners or the edges. So I'm thinking I will use a violet blue. The prism smells so good. I think at some point we all channel our inner Eileen, especially when it comes to trigger heading people into streaming. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit more without messing up the. Ew. Alright, I think I need to buy myself a new webcam and a new laptop. We're gonna get a new laptop sometime next year. Just don't know when next year because I want to make sure it's really decent. I wanted the iPad Pro at first, because of all those um, drawing apps on it. That seemed to be decent when I was playing with them at the store. But the more I thought about it, the more I came to the conclusion that a laptop would be better for now. That way I can keep streaming. I mean, I suppose I could stream with the iPad Pro. It just would be a little bit more difficult because I would have to find a totally new setup for it and everything else. Oh, I got a question for you guys while I'm thinking about it. I'm whipping out the clear blender pencil thing. Can you use matte medium like you would use clear gesso? Jenna, I'm planning on, I ran out of clear gesso, so what I want to do is cover this page up with matte medium, and then I want to take the Inktense blocks or the pencils and color in the background that way. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I mean, I suppose I could just try it, and the worst that happens is I gotta redo this, which would be no big deal. Just means more practice. Will it? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, maybe I will have to convince my hubby to let me grab some clear gesso tomorrow after my doctor's appointment. Because Michael's is like a mile away from my doctor's office. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just do watercolors for the background. Get my watercolors out and play with them a little bit later. Maybe I could use acrylic paint to do the background. Haven't used those in a while either. I think I gotta buy new paintbrushes though. My 9-year-old daughter kinda went through all my paintbrushes and destroyed them. Which is whatever, I guess. You know, she's painting and using them. Not like I buy the expensive paintbrushes anyway. Now, should I keep the base, the purple monochromatic, or should I use a different color? Can't decide if I should use some blues or just keep to the purple. What do you guys think? Use the same color. Same color it is. What, Mimi? What, Mimi? You are so sassy. Yes, you are. What, sassy butt? What, sassy? What, Sassy Pants? What? Well, come here. Oh, you were so sassy. All right, come here. Well, I can't pet you if you don't come over here, you silly. Oh, come here. Oh, so sassy. All right, come say hi to everyone. All right. I said say hi to everyone, not make yourself comfy. Oh, you are so sassy. Oh, come here, babies. Can't hog all the attention. And this is why I never get any art done. Because all my 5 cats do this. Yeah, May, she's sassy like you are. Can I work on my picture? Or is that not allowed? Yeah, May, I have 5 cats. 2 of them are rescues. 2 of them are babies that we kept from a rescue cat that we had. And this one is the 5th accidental cat that we were not planning on keeping, but we ended up keeping her anyway. I have 2 dogs and a bunny. I gotta get back to coloring, Mimi. Yes, I do. You gonna let me color? They're definitely spoiled. Excuse you. I can't see. Oh, they are for sure, Mama Judy. I love my bunny. It's so much better than a guinea pig. May, no, 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 not the laptop. Don't step on the laptop. You're gonna mess something up. Yes. Okay, can you go on the floor? No? Alright, yes, go sit by the window. Go sit by the window. There you go. So sassy, I tell you. No, get off the counter. May, off the counter. Get. And my bunny is a pro at that one. I let her play outside for a few minutes the other day. and she was just hopping all over the place. I want to get a harness for her and see if she'll go for walks. I think she's one of those bunnies that would. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta go check on Evan. Evan, what are you doing? Why are all the couch cushions off the couch? You put them back. If you keep up this sassy attitude, we'll be going in the corner. And no drawing on the walls either. You use paper. Whew, I need a nap. Whew. And energy. Holy moly. What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day? I don't know if May wants a cookie, but I want a cookie. Raspberry cheesecake cookie. All right, Janet. You go get busy. Enjoy your company. Oh, Lordy Judy. Oh, I hope everything turns out okay. Do you have to go do that often, or is it just once in a while? What new book did you get me? Oh, which reminds me. Um, no, I don't want a ban. How do I set someone as the mod? Ooh, sounds exciting, May. I'll figure it out later. Oh, do I have to do it on the dashboard? Yeah, I don't have the energy for that. We'll do that later. Oh, you are just spoiled, May. I'm hoping to send out some happy mails to a few people next year. And hold a few giveaways too. And maybe take 20 naps a day. I should find my Gamsol again and compare it with the blender pencil and see what the difference is between the two. Although I really wish I had better lighting. I could try streaming at my small desk next week, but I don't know how that would work out with the camera setup. All I gotta say is I miss my art room and my big gigantic desk. But it is what it is. This week I've been getting up around 4:30ish because my husband has to leave around 5:30 for work this week because he's working out of town. And you know, I get up and make him breakfast and make his lunch for him and stuff. So this week I've been having to get up extra early. Oh, I hope she really likes it, Mama Judy. I just totally completely forgot to do it when I sent out the ATCs to her. But that's alright. Oh, see, it's a good thing I can't buy supplies right now, Mama Judy, because I need to buy a vehicle. One of those fun things of adulting. But if I could buy art supplies, I'm pretty sure I'd have to get a second house. Or have a shed out there that just holds my art supplies with as long as my list is. I don't know how you guys feel about receiving handmade things in Happy Meal, but personally, I love it because I know that it truly came from the heart. My husband and I are hoping that when our neighbor Larry passes away, he's, oh Lord, how old is he? I don't know, he's an older gentleman, and we're hoping that when he passes away, the family members put up his house on the market, and we're hoping that we can go get a loan to buy his house, and we would like to tear down the house and build a huge garage on that side of the property. And then if that happens, I want to have an upstairs in the garage that's heated, of course, that I can use as my own little private getaway type deal. Definitely would be nice to have a little bit of privacy, or just somewhere where I can go to just get away from all the people in this house. Don't get me wrong, I love them dearly, but sometimes I just want to smack them upside the head. You having fun looking out the window, May May? What are you looking at, babies? I should actually go back by the dam sometime. I live about a mile away from the dam, and it's just so relaxing just sitting there and just listening to the water. That's where I used to go all the time in the summer, usually during sunset hour. It's just so peaceful and beautiful. And then the way the sun hit the water, oh, the water just sparkled big time. Let's see if I can manage to smooth this out a little bit more. Oh, where's my pencil sharpener? Oh, there it is. Oh. if I can blend this out a little bit more. Wow, this sure does take a lot of patience. I can feel myself getting frustrated. Now I'm gonna move on to something else for now. Well, different area of the drawing anyway. I wonder if I should use to color the dangles. Should I stick with color pencils or use Sharpies? Or should I use my pip markers? Really don't use those a lot. Just trying to pick up some colors. Did you guys go all silent or is my chat broke? I think we'll go with these two for the leaves. Hey, I was looking for that earlier. Oh, there's another green. That's lime green. Okay, I think alright, what color was this? I think we can do a blue owl or make one of them blue. Do you mind, Mimi? You are so sassy. And then we can do one of the flowers this color. And just put gray in for the shading. I'll start there. See where it goes. I need to start using these markers more often. They're the Faber-Castell Pitt pens. Yeah, Pitt artist pens. Ordered them a few years ago and I barely use them. Hi, Allie. Welcome back, Kimmy. Alright guys, I might be losing you sometime. My internet strength is going in and out. Oh, maybe I should do the shading with colored pencils. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. See if I can clear up now. Out of focus maybe. Is that a little bit better or is it worse? Yeah, I think this is as good as it's gonna get, guys. Advanced settings. Let's try this. Yeah, well, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that'll work for now. Is it still blurry, guys? think that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. Do I have more? Yep, I got more leaves to do. Oh, now it's like totally washed out. Yeah, let's try doing the right light thing. Don't know how to fix this problem. Just have to work with it, I guess. Until I can get a new webcam that works a lot better. Yeah, see, it goes really bright. It goes from like bright to dark. Maybe I need something a little bit darker. Yeah, no, it's not working. I guess it is what it is. I don't know, I can try doing that, Kimmy. See if it works. But I think it's just my web camera and my laptop. They don't like each other. And more leaves. Yep, some leaves right here. I think I want a lighter red. Let's go with the light pink. Yeah, see, it kind of like washes out. Like you can barely see it right here. Maybe I'll just have to play with it later, see if I can get it to work. Otherwise I can try putting something a little bit darker for it to focus on. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Just one of those things I'll have to play around with later. I'm sure as I stream more, I'll be able to figure out all the settings and what the perfect settings are and things like that. Bye, Mama Judy. I'll text you later. I also want to know how those other streamers find things to talk about constantly without having a long period of silence. I think that's the most difficult thing for me when it comes to streaming, is finding something to talk about. Something I struggled with too, when was it? No, not last year, the year before then, I think, when I tried streaming for the first time ever, as I struggled finding something to talk about. I am in the United States, Kimmy. I live in Wisconsin. Hold on, I dropped the pen. I gotta pick it up. Need my short little arms. Ah, there we go. Okay, where did I see that leaf I missed? There it is. And this one right here that I missed. This one right here I missed. I was adopted when I was 9 years old. That's how I ended up in the States. My sister and I were both adopted. Yep, me. My sister and I both have the same adopted parents. Yes, May. We have both the same adopted parents. They saw videos of us and they saw that we were separated or whatever, and I guess they kind of fell in love with us. Works for me because I'm in a better place now, but yeah, we were lucky, May. With the amount of kids that don't get adopted, we were very lucky. No, I really don't speak Russian anymore. I mean, I know a few basic words, but that's about it. It's one of those things where I do want to relearn it, but at the moment, Rosetta Stone is way too expensive for me. What color should we do the butterflies? It's really different coloring with pit artist pens. It's like coloring with a regular marker, but it feels a little bit different. No, May, biological parents can't choose their children, but it's one of those things. If you have children, you should love them because they are yours. To a point, yes, May. May, it would be a little bit easier, but I only know, how do I explain it? Um, I only learned up to the age of 9, so everything else that comes after that, like, I don't know how to explain it. But yes, to a point, it would be a little bit easier, but it also would be a little bit harder because I don't know anything about all of those grammatical things that you learn as you get older. Oh, this lighting really sucks. It's driving me up a wall. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do the background with watercolors later. I just need to find all my watercolor stuff. If my daughter didn't use it all up, which if she did, that's fine, I guess. I think if I stream next week, I think I might want to gonna try to do some art journaling. Haven't done that in a while. I think that coloring can get quite boring after a while. I mean, it's still fun, it's just after doing it for a few hours, you just kind of get bored. Alright, let's make the two owls this bright blue. What's the name of it? Light cobalt turquoise. And then later today, I can go in with colored pencil and add all the shading to it. Or try to anyway. I gotta practice with that one too. Yeah, May, I like to draw and I like to art journal and read, but those are things I don't do too often anymore. It's kind of lost interest in it, I guess, and I'm trying to get interest in it again, but it's not working out too well. I'm hoping next month I can order some stencils or something and, use the new items for art journaling and see if that helps with getting back into it. Well, picking a color should be easier now. Yeah, let's go with, we'll go with this bright red for these flowers. Wow, May, you're getting a lot of ads. Evan is talking to himself in the living room. He's playing with his dinosaurs I got him for his birthday, and then he's playing with his PJ Masks trucks or whatever they are. And I think he's trying to make the dinosaurs ride the PJ Masks trucks, but the dinosaurs are a little too big for it. He just turned 3 today, May. And he is oh so sassy. He's got an attitude on him the size of Timbuktu. Oh, let's see. What color should I do these rose-looking dangle thingies? See, and picking a color is hard too. I wonder how pale this is. It's like a skin tone. Light skin. Oh, that's why it looks like a skin tone, because it is. You know, I think this color will work. And just add a little bit more of a pink with Prismas. Does anyone stream Friday nights? Oh, yeah, Ange does. Never mind. I still gotta figure out everyone's stream schedule, and I can kind of try to fill in on the days where there's no streams. Like have the main day have Thursday morning at 9 Central time as the main stream. But if there are spots that are not filled in with streamers, I can try filling in those spots. Allie, if you're still here, I know that you did your first stream, what was it, last week? Are you going to be doing it on a regular basis, or is it once in a while kind of deal? No, I need more room. This is not enough space. Let's see how this pale yellow looks. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day and a minute here. Starting to cramp up. I'm not supposed to allow myself to cramp up because then I'll end up in the ER. So I'll finish this one up and stop the recording. Alright everyone, thank you for coming to the stream and hope you enjoyed it. Bye.